literally that simple. Why you would choose us. Our unique selling proposition is compliance. Understand, all of our competitors, for the most part, do a reasonably good job of producing paychecks, or they'd be out of business, and we'd be the only payroll company. So they don't do bad work in that. But what they do lack is compliance expertise. If you need a CPA, most payroll companies will tell you to call your CPA for a tax question, for a technical question on taxes and other things that are involved in that, because they don't want to take on the liability for offering professional advice. Beyond that, if you have a problem with the IRS, they can't advocate for you to the IRS. They can send the IRS reports, but they can't call up a auditor, they can't call up a revenue agent and explain what the situation is. I can. I take a limited power of attorney that allows me to advocate for my clients with the IRS up to and including tax court, which is a whole nother bite at the apple. Now, we were kind of referred to as insurance for your payroll. You might not need that, but 40% of small businesses get tagged with a tax penalty every year, which means if you weren't tagged with one last year or the year before, you're due this year. So you're probably going to need us because the IRS makes millions of mistakes every year. 100,000 civil servants dealing with obsolete technology and masses and masses of paper. During COVID, they lost literally millions of returns. And, they got rained on in tractor trailers, and all their mail openers were gone and wouldn't come back to work for bonuses. It was a total disaster. At one point in time, there were 20 million unopened envelopes in the parking lot in Ogden, Utah. So if you think the IRS is this magical agency that does everything perfectly, I got some land in South Florida I'd like to tell you.
Okay, makes sense. So if there are legal troubles or misunderstandings with the IRS, then your team can help me directly. I don't have to go to an accountant. I don't have to split the information and try to explain everything to someone else, which is great. Yeah. So you kind of provide both services, or at least the option for both services.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
With the power of attorney, we get a copy of the letter from the IRS. Sometimes we solve the problem before you've even opened your copy of the letter.
So it's all encompassing, no headaches for me. It's like a no-brainer to choose GetPayroll over anything else, just because of that. Yeah. Peace of mind is priceless, right? So